It's pretty hard for us living in this small, cramped apartment in Sydney.
Good girl.
And that's the reason we tried building a house in Melbourne across the border, because that's where we can afford with our current financial situation.
5 years ago, Hasith Panditaratne and his young family bought a home and land package off the plan in the outskirts of Melbourne.
It's a brand new home, very spacious. We have a backyard with an alfresco where we can have a barbie during the summer.
But construction for their dream home is nowhere near finished. Their builder, Previum, collapsed last year.
When I was trying to reach out to multiple people within Previum, I just hit a dead end. We were very vulnerable and we are hopeless. We didn't know what to do and where to go for.
The collapse of his builder Previum has affected more than 2,000 home buyers and left creditors owed over $40 million.
I think it's very unfair for people like us where we are struggling to move in to a dream house that we wanted to build so long ago.
The collapse of Previum is the latest in a wave of insolvencies that rocked the construction sector. It started with a Queensland-based Callan Group in late 2016.
The company's liquidator believes it was trading while insolvent for the 11 months leading up to its eventual collapse.
Then in 2020, Grocon's construction entities also collapsed, followed by the two Queensland giants BA Murphy and Previum, and then one of Australia's largest builders, ProBuild.
It's a dark day for the construction industry.
Research by the credit reporting agency Equifax has found that in March this year, 119 construction companies went bust. Among them was Condev.
Another Queensland construction giant has fallen, with Gold Coast-based Condev.
Since then, the trend has only intensified. The following months saw the collapse of New Sensation Homes and Home Innovation Builders in Perth, Sydney-based builder Next, Solido Builders and Pivotal Homes.
We're clearly seeing problems in the large volume builders.
Liquidator Craig Shepherd oversaw the insolvencies of a number of the big construction companies.
The industry's full of big bets. Like, everyone takes big bets on skinny margins. It really doesn't take much for things to go wrong and erode those margins and wipe them out or put you in a loss position.
Last month, Australia's biggest builder, Metricon, sought a $30 million lifeline from its shareholders. The company has strongly denied speculation that it too was about to crash.
You know, the reality is we're strong, we're paying everybody on time, nobody's behind in any payments.
It's a very dangerous situation we're in at the moment in the construction industry. This is unprecedented.
The building industry right now, best way to describe it is challenging, probably very, very challenging.
Mark Little is the president of Master Builders Victoria and owns his own construction company. He admits the industry is struggling.
A lot of people just frustrated, very frustrated that obviously you've got a lot of work and you can't get to it because there's trade and material shortages. So we're waiting on roof sheets and then obviously get straight into it. So.
He blames a combination of extreme weather as well as labour shortages and surging material costs for the pressure on the industry.
Timber's more than doubled, steel's more than doubled. There's not a component in construction that hasn't gone up in the last 12 or 18 months. It gets to the points where builders are just driving around and if they see a carpenter doing the frame, they'll say, how much are you getting paid? I'll offer you 10% extra to do that job down the road and I've got another 6 of them.
Russ Stevens provides financial advice to several building companies. He argues the biggest problem is unrealistic fixed-price contracts.
The builders are locked into a firm selling price, but their costs are rising exponentially, which has resulted in contracts becoming loss-making contracts.
He believes a range of government grants intended to stimulate the industry has backfired by encouraging builders to bite off more than they can chew.
The stimulus literally just poured more fuel on the fire. It was completely unnecessary.
Oh, look, there probably is some builders that have probably got a bit excited and thought they can grow their business and things like that, so they've probably grabbed hold of it with both hands, and unfortunately it probably hasn't quite been what they'd hoped for.
There are fears that the recent wave of company collapses may not be over.
We're expecting more failures to follow as we head towards the end of 2022 and even into 2023. The worst case scenario is that the large building companies are continuing to start contracts that were signed over a year ago and are clearly losing money. And if they do that without renegotiating those contracts, then there's only one outcome for them.
Since his builder Previum went bust last year, Hasith Panditaratne has signed with a new builder and construction is back on track.
We are in the process of trying to get this house built as soon as possible. I mean, it's been a long wait and now we just need a house.
But with the construction industry bracing for more delays, Hasith worries he won't get into his home anytime soon.
We don't know when the house is going to be like the construction is going to start or when will the house be delivered to us. Until this house is delivered, it's just going to be a nightmare for us.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.